This segment is sponsored by iChiro Clinics. Do you think your golf swing is just about as good as it's going to get? If you're a golfer hoping to drive the ball further, the team at iChiro Clinics may actually be able to help. Dr. Michael Quast is here to explain how. Hi, Dr. Quast. Good to see you. Tell me, are there athletes
Hi, good to see you.
in certain sports who can benefit from chiropractic care?
Yeah, so one of the things we do that's different, in chiropractic realm is we look for people's range of motion restrictions. So really any sport, even just activities in life, if you move better, you're going to perform better.
Mm,
So if you're stiff and tight, more likely to have an injury. Less range of motion means less speed, whether you're running, jumping, swinging, chopping wood, whatever you might be doing. It's all about having that full mobility. And what we do that's different is we actually measure people when they come in. We measure their abilities to move and bend and then try to make those as good as they can be. And
mm.
golf is a big deal with range of motion. When you go to swing, if you can't twist, if you can't turn, if your shoulders don't move, that's going to make a difference. And I don't know if you've ever been on the golf course, but I've been out there a lot, and you'll see these old guys who have very little range of motion. They hit it 50 to 100 yards, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be that way. You can have that range of motion be better, and then you actually will be less likely to get hurt. You'll have less chance of the injuries, and then less arthritis, less degeneration. You'll play better. I mean, it's just, why wouldn't you want
Life will be good. And in fact, you have a patient for whom life is good. His name is Sean Noose, and he is an example of an athlete who has benefited from chiropractic care. Sean is a semi-pro golfer who's trying to make it on the tour, and he started seeing your team, Dr. Quast, and we want folks to listen to his experience.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Noose, semi-pro, trying to make it on tour. Just here to tell you about iChiro a little bit. I started going there about a year ago, and just after 2 months, my swing speed went from about 107 miles per hour to about 114. So that's a big deal for me. And yeah, it wasn't hurting or anything. It just started going, felt great, feel even better. You really can't go wrong with it. They're a great group of people.
So Dr. Quast, he added to his swing speed. How did you do that? How did you work with him?
Basically just finding ranges of motion, right? So here you have a young guy who's more fit than most of us,
Yeah.
right? So it's not about that, but he had some range of motion restrictions that he was totally unaware of because he didn't hurt. We found where those were. We got our machines on those and got that range of motion back. And now he just performs better. And that's the beauty of the stuff that we do, whether you're an elite golfer or elite athlete or just an average Joe.
And he made it clear he didn't suffer from pain. He just wanted the performance piece of it. Are there other athletes? And you mentioned, you kind of rattled off a few, and I guess regular things in life we do, chop wood, et cetera, et cetera. But are there other athletes in other sports that you've also worked with to improve performance?
Yeah, in fact, most people aren't even aware of that as an option, which is sad. Most people just know about pain care. And yeah, chiropractic's great with that, but there's other things that we can be doing that have a lot of value, and working with athletes is one. We had another example, a pitcher at one of the major colleges in our area here. He was coming in because his girlfriend wanted him to come. He didn't even hurt or have problems. And we found a range of motion restriction in his shoulder. And he's a pitcher for one of the colleges.
Got to have his
So we
shoulder.
actually, yeah, we worked on that, and he came back after we'd been working with him, and he came back and he goes, "You're not going to believe it." He goes, "I've been pitching over 90 miles an hour at the last tournament, and I haven't done that in years." So just having that little bit range of motion improvement can make a huge difference, plus prevent injuries. So many of our young athletes, especially in high school, they have high risk of injury, and then that's the end, right? I mean, how many people
Yeah.
I know and that
Injury and you're out. Okay, so athletes who are looking to improve your performance in your sport, or maybe you do have those aches and pains Dr. Quast talked about, contact the team at iChiro. You can find their information at 13onyourside.com. Thanks, Dr. Quast.
Thank you.